Arturo Mogrezutt, Eastern South Carolina, third base.
That shoulder run out in a game like this, it's pretty easy to be excited, but this is when you want to lock back into that outside corner of the plate, then expand the zone if you get ahead.
RBI opportunity here now for Arturo Mogrezutt. Mogrezutt takes the first pitch. It's down in the dirt. Good job there by Jimenez to get in front of it. Mogrezutt lives here in Easley, South Carolina, but he was born in Caracas, Venezuela. His family moved here in 2001. Youngblood away from second. Ashmore over at first. South Carolina trying to continue to keep this inning going as it's been a great start for District 1. That pitch again knocked down by Jimenez.
I think the key right now for Rodriguez, too, is you just have to find one off-speed pitch, whatever it is, whether it's a curveball or whether it's a changeup that you can consistently go to, and he hasn't found it yet. That fastball is not an upper 80s fastball. It's just not going to rear back and just throw it by these South Carolina hitters. You just need to find one. Everything doesn't need to be working. If you can go to either the changeup or the curveball, then you can really start pitching off of it.
Jaime Munoz, the manager, making a trip out to the mound, trying to settle his left-hander down. Two balls and no strikes to Mogrezutt. You see the base runners. South Carolina winning 10-0 last night here in front of a loud crowd, trying to make the hometown fans happy here again tonight. It's a good hitter start now for Mogrezutt, 3-0. You see Greg Powell. This team has put up a lot of runs, too, in this tournament. They put up 11 the game before in a losing effort. Their only loss here in Easley. There's a strike, 3. So this team has the bats. They have the offense. We've seen them sampling that already.
They could swing it. They had to pitch it last night, too. I mean, put 10 runs on the board, didn't allow any. He threw a shutout last night to get to this point. So pretty solid all-around team for this team based here out of Easley, South Carolina.
For third. Nice play there by the third baseman. The throw over, not in time. Of the tournament, 9 runs batted in now for Ashmore. And it's 5-2 South Carolina. Mogrezutt up there now. In on the hands, going to loop this one in for a hit. Out in right center field. They're going to hold the runner at third. Ashmore gets the stop sign there. Runners at the corners and 1 out.
Really nothing Ashmore can do out there at second base. You have to guard against this ball getting caught. It's a ball that gets in on the hands of Mogrezutt. Can't get the barrel to it, but gets just enough of it. Flares it over Sanabria's head out there at second base. And it's
Hunters at the corners and 1 down. We're at Easley, South Carolina, JB Red Owen Sports Complex. This is the home for the Big League Baseball Championship Final. He's Kyle Peterson. I'm Clay Mathick. We and our entire ESPN crew so happy to have you along here. We've seen the long ball already. A lot of runs scored this one. 7 runs total. A leadoff home run from Andy Fowler, and you can tell that we were in store for a lot of offense in this one. First pitch went out of the ballpark. Arturo Mogrezutt reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run in the first inning. Singled in the second, was left stranded. Mogrezutt still speaks fluent Spanish, so he's unofficially become the team's translator in these games against the Latin American countries. Runner goes, hit on the ground. Could be 2, the flip to second for 1, on to first. No, he pulled his foot. JoJo could not keep his foot on the bag. Another run scores. And what would have been an inning-ending double play.
ballpark. It was
Jack Murphy, yeah.
Whatever it was known by at the end.
Arturo Mogrezutt stands in with 2 on, 1 out. Inside pitch and kind of handcuffed him.
you look at the velocity, and I think it's important, too, for kids that are growing up, regardless of how hard you throw, to know that a lot of times location is more important than velocity. It was only a 76-mile-an-hour fastball, so he's not going to blow it by you. But with movement on the inside part of the plate, you saw how it can still tie a hitter up.
Gloria put a little something extra on that one. 2 strikes down to Mogrezutt.
Not everybody's going to have the ability to throw 90, 95 miles an hour, but it doesn't mean he can't pitch. But it's movement and location that more times than not get guys out, not just pure velocity. It's what we've seen out of Janorio so far today, moving it around the zone, and the ability to throw the breaking ball for a strike, too, about whenever he wants.
Boy, South Carolina could really take the wind out of Puerto Rico's sails with a big inning here. Leading 6-2, and again, this is a 7-inning game in Big League Baseball. There you see Greg Powell, the manager of the South Carolina team, down there at third. This team has had the lead right from the outset, right from the first pitch of the game. Mogrezutt fouls it back to the screen. Count stays 1-2. Janorio came on in relief in the first inning when Samuel Rodriguez was chased from the game after allowing 3 runs in that first. He's done a nice job of trying to keep South Carolina where they're at. Just missed off the outside corner. Maybe an inch more inside, and he gets that strike.
And you saw Jimenez move all the way off of the plate, and a lot of times that's what will cost the guy a call. I think if you're a catcher growing up, don't move all the way off, especially in a situation like that. Put yourself in a spot where still, if you catch it in the middle of the body, you have a chance for that ball to be called a strike instead of moving that far outside.
Back at second is Phillips. I think they're probably just trying to keep him maybe a step closer to second base. They know that his speed could easily get home on anything hit to the outfield. Keeping him maybe just a step closer helps in that cause.
And to make sure, too, that he doesn't get so far off that he has a chance to steal third base, because already in this tournament he's shown that he's not afraid to do that either.
Nothing into the back. Puerto Rico won this championship back in 1987 for the first time. Won it again in 2002. Bring a third championship back, and another hit batsman. As Mogrezutt will take first base. That's the third South Carolina hitter that's been hit by a pitch today. From South Carolina District 1 in 03, 04, and 05. The three-peat. And it's the Lake Mason Classic. It's over on ESPN Classic. And as soon as this game is over, we'll get you out to Washington, D.C. Lake Mason Classic, presented by Geico. 9-2 South Carolina in the top of the 7th, 2 outs. Torres just trying to get out of this inning. Swinging a miss there for Mogrezutt. Arturo Mogrezutt, he's a pretty good-looking player, too. He's a physical specimen, well-built guy. Plays a good third base, and he's a pretty good bat, too. Runner goes, and Agnew is going to be in at second base. Now, that probably will not be a still. We've got another pitching change for Puerto Rico. The 4th pitcher of the game for the Puerto Ricans is Peter Roman. Started the game in left field, has moved now to the mound. And here are the numbers on him in this tournament. He hasn't got a lot of work, just 1 appearance so far and worked just 1 inning. And going out to left field is Galarza, who is the designated hitter. So Omar Galarza out in left. And he inherits a 1-ball, 1-strike count, and he's facing Arturo Mogrezutt. Inside pitch, hit high and deep to left field. No doubt about it, gone. 2-run shot for Mogrezutt. And South Carolina continues to pile it on. It's 11-2. So often when a pitcher comes to the game, you know you're probably going to see a first pitch fastball. It's exactly what Mogrezutt sees right here. He's got no doubt over on the left. Obviously, he knew it was gone. The minute it came off the bat, saw the little flip. Galarza out there and left has absolutely no chance at this one. Just first pitch fastball, looking fastball, and he hammers it out. The South Carolina offense is just clicking from top to bottom today. Second home run of the tournament for Mogrezutt. And as impressive as any we've seen. Look at the situation. And they're way down. It's still fighting. Called strike 3. And South Carolina has won the title for the 4th year out of 5. Once again, our final score is South Carolina 11, Puerto Rico 3. Next on ESPN is U.S. Open Series tennis at the White Mason Classic presented by Geico. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Kyle Peterson and Arturo, I'm Clay Matthews. So long from the Big League Baseball World Series. And thanks for watching. U.S. Open Series tennis is next.